This was written after the opening ceremony of Extinction Rebellion on the 6th of October 2019. Helicopters hover over Hyde Park, 747 cruises beneath the sharp half-moon as I saunter past the buzz and hum of Speaker's Corner. Wrestling with the stiff breeze buzz, there's something in the air tonight. The throng at Marble Arch, eager and set, hang on every word, relayed through the struggling PA. Prayers of hope and calls to peaceful disobedience. A small child takes the microphone. Something she's written today, sweet and hopeful, angry and alive. Crescendo triggering a roar of approval. Her face taken aback, but clearly proud in the bonfire's glow. Some have brought candles in jars. LEDs hang from flagpoles and a few bold torches ablaze and thrust aloft. There is rebellion in the air tonight. This feels like a moment, something real and pure and strong, a pin stuck in a slow revolving globe, a force to be breathed in and held, a song of hope that could awake the globe. There is determination in the air tonight. This moment is the only moment, and it is a moment to believe. There you go, that's In the Air, and this is one that came out of isolation. That's called The New Normal. Stand back for a moment, close your eyes, take a breath. We're at a crossroads. The world has taken an unexpected pause, and never have we had such opportunity to begin a brand new normal. Look through your window at the clear blue sky. Step outside and inhale an air untainted by traffic and industry. Listen to the birds chorus their approval and smile at the impulsive caring we now afford each other. Does that old normal of fossil fuels and plastic seas hold any sense of warm nostalgia? Do you long for the fight and clamour of eternal economic growth, GDP at any cost, continents on fire, floods and feuds, flags and broken promises, gated territories and hate speech, fleeing hordes from war-torn worlds, washed up on beaches whilst we turn the page to more of the same? We have taken the homeless from our streets and housed them. We have offered help to those in need, looking out for our neighbours both at home and overseas. We have recognised the fundamental importance of those that care for others, for the future of our children and the well-being of our elders. That a society can be measured on its empathy and love, and when bold solutions are required to face down global threat, we are able to come together as one planet and say, enough is enough. You will not defeat us. Have we learnt these things? Have we really changed? What will be the new normal? Are we brave enough to take this moment and let it live? There you go. That's the new normal. And this one is a thing called The Sound of Revolution. The sound of revolution is not the crack of gunfire. The sound of revolution is not a switchblade swish. The sound of revolution is not the screaming on the streets or the bullhorn instruction to clear the area. The sound of revolution does not reside in the Commons or the Lords or down at Speaker's Corner. The sound of revolution cannot be found on a TV channel or a radio panel show. The sound of revolution is not in a thrashed guitar or a didgeridoo at a poetry slam or in spoken word. The sound of revolution will not be heard on Mumsnet or YouTube or SoundCloud. The sound of revolution is not one voice or a choir of protest on Parliament Square. The sound of revolution can be found if you place your ear to the ground and listen in silence as a small green shoot cracks through the expanse of sun-dried soil, as a gasping fish swims beyond the slick of ill-spilt oil, as the bird song returns to a summer's morn, and in your breath you hear the sound of revolution. There you go, the sound of revolution. And one last. This is the most recent these 4 poems, and it's simply called Hope. I sense a groundswell, innumerable voices calling for change, drifting from the furthest corners of the globe and finding harmony. They are seekers and poets and the long downtrodden, and in this chorus they hear a hope. This song calls for equality, for justice and accountability, health and well-being for all, a place of safety and a voice of kindness, an end to oppression and conflict, a chance for all to flourish, trees not guns, hope not hate. There are those who wish to silence this song, to drown these voices with fear and division, to polarise and patronise, sow these seeds of mistrust, and they will say, these anarchists and agitators are coming for your cars, for your firearms and your flags, your history and civil liberty, constitutional freedom, your voice, your soul, your children. Do not listen to their buzz and hum, their talk of sheep and evil choir masters, concocted to deflect and push you from the path. For our song is sweeter, pure and true, and it is that beautiful hope that they fear the most. Thanks.